Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a full voiceover on this eye makeup look and a little bit of skin details as well. This look was inspired by this new halo cut crease trend that I've been trying to emulate, so let's get into it. Starting off with my eye completely primed with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Chantilly. And I didn't really hold up any of the palettes because I'm using so many in this video, so I'm just going to list all the colors and brushes on the screen, and here and there I'll occasionally yell it out. But we're starting on the inner corner and we're doing the reds because it was a little bit more challenging, so I decided to start there. Really all it is taking a lot of densely packed blending brushes where it's kind of pointed in the middle so that I could get a little bit of definition in the crease area and then also be able to blend it up into the brow bone. I don't have a ton of lid space, but I do try to utilize my entire eye, so we're going all the way up, but if you don't feel like doing that, don't feel like you have to. I just get a little bit overzealous when it comes to blending. But for the most part, we're sticking to really neutral reds or warm tone reds that have like a pinkish undertone, because that is going to be a big contrast with the vibrant greens that we're going to go in with. So as long as you just focus on deepening up the crease area with darker warm tone reds and then buff it out, then you'll be set. And then to kind of start on the outer corner, I'm using some greens. First we're going to start off with a lime green to really pack it all on, and it's going to be really challenging to blend it in with the reds, so don't get frustrated. When I was doing the other eye off camera, I did get a little bit frustrated at times and I had to use a makeup wipe and everything, so just go in soft circular motions and don't try to take it out too much because it's going to have a lot of fallout and it's going to get really messy really quickly, so just be patient with your blending. And just more so focus on packing on a lot of color. As you can see, like, my blending isn't super structured. I'm mostly just patting it on and focusing in one area. It's all gonna really be cut by the concealer later, so it's not too important that you blend it out to its full capacity. Just make sure you get all the color on there, and then it's going to look nice in the end. As always, I have this one brush that I don't know the name of, but I'm just taking that and making sure that everything is seamless as much as I can. It kind of gets gray and brown in the middle, but once again, it's not really that important because, as you'll see when we put the concealer down, it just already makes it blend together so nicely, and it's not really noticeable in the end. So just when you do this cut crease, just make sure that you're focusing in the middle. I kind of look at it like that tree in The Lion King. You know the one I'm talking about. I forget what it's called, but you know, where it's just like that flat top and then a really big trunk. Yeah, that's the kind of shape that we're going for. And you just buff it out and blend it so that it's touching almost at the sides of your eyes, but not completely because we still want to layer some color on there. So that's all laid down, and then I just go in immediately with the shimmer. You can use a glitter if you want, please go for it, but I just wanted to keep it nice and neutral, so I picked like something that was white but kind of off-white as well to really make it pop. And this is the kind of trickier part because, as you're going to see, nothing really blends that well at first. So don't get frustrated. Once again, just focus on patting down the color and then softly blending it out. You're going to start with the neutral red and the neutral like lime green color. Then you're just going to pack that on the respective corners of it, kind of blending into the crease colors. And just lay that down. As long as you have that down, it's going to be easier to do the rest of it because now you're just emphasizing the darkness and the shading and you're getting it all together. Since the outer corner had a lot of colors from the Subculture palette, I am saying right now that it's really patchy and whatnot, but I did the best that I could at just packing down the color. You know, I always say with this palette to just pack it down, and then I'm also trying to cover it up a little bit with the Jaclyn palette because that, you know, really dark green is going to help make everything come together. And then I didn't like necessarily need to do this, but I just had this makeup wipe that I used on the other eye, so I wanted to get rid of all the fallout that I had, make sure my under eyes weren't stained, you know? And yeah, so I just kind of skipped my cream contour foundation slash concealer routine. I also powdered underneath my eyes. I just wanted to focus more on the eyes and the overall look itself. So right now we're doing basic stuff. We're going to just replicate the top of the eye on the bottom portion. Not really blending it, smoking it out too much, but just focusing on laying the color down and matching the top. So yeah, I'm just going to have the same situation, blending the reds into the greens, not taking it too far down to like the cheek area, you know? And I just poked my eye, but you know what? We have to expect that with all these old ass shadows that I have. And then you never forget that inner corner highlight. You never forget that. I think I also did it a little bit in the brow bone as well, but you know, that's optional since we have so much color up there. But it does sometimes make a nice little difference. So just your standard black liner in the waterline. I also did in the top line and some mascara. Now we're going in with bronzer. This is the Smashbox bronzer in Bronze Lights. And then this angled blush brush from Crown. And just kind of taking that on all the perimeters. Because this is kind of neutral and cool toned almost, I'm trying to warm up the face as much as possible so that I don't look dead, as I did in my last video. And we're just going to go in with some cool tones. These are from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Powder Contour Kit. I think it's Java and something or other, I forget, but yeah, we're just going to use that. And then I'm actually taking the banana powder on this e.l.f. highlighting brush and I'm putting that under my eye to set and brighten it up a little bit more. And then the standard e.l.f. Blush palette and me trying to smile even though I was in like such a weird mood. This look was so challenging that I was just like, I need to take a break from pretending to smile on camera. And then going in with this trash Ulta setting spray that literally smells like a shot of vodka. And then I pat all that setting spray in that creates all these dewdrops all over the place. Try to pat them in with my sponge. You guys know the deal. And then this is the Marshmallow highlighter from the Sweets Glow kit from Anastasia. I just depotted that into my Z palette and I'm taking it on the Morphe M510 brush. This is really golden and like a green type of gold, almost like Trophy Wife from Rihanna, but for white girls. So I wanted to use that to kind of match with all the different types of colors that we have going on the eyes. To get that golden appearance. And then we're just going in with the lips. This is the Nude Beige lip liner from NYX. And I'm slightly overlining my lips. I do this in most of my videos. And then we're taking my crusty ass Anastasia liquid lipstick in the shade Pure Hollywood. It's crusty, dusty, disgusting. So yeah, I'm just overlining my lips with that a little bit too. I could have went with the bold lip, but that I was just not that girl today. I just wanted to be neutral. I wanted to be, you know, relatively easy. I didn't want any marks all over my face from when I was eating fast food and shit. So you know what? We're just gonna deal with that. And then I'm taking this blushing beige lipstick from Maybelline, which is a little bit lighter than Pure Hollywood, and kind of using that to emphasize the lips and also moisturize them a little bit more from the dry ass liquid lipstick. So I put that on to plump. And then this is the Venus lip gloss from Anastasia. It has a lot of pink and peachy gold reflex in it, so I think it pairs really well with this lip. And that is this very complicated, very hard look. I think it turned out really good. I was really famous at work, so yeah. Like, subscribe, comment, all of that, and I'll see you guys in the next one.